Sometimes you find yourself looking at the forest in a different way. Sometimes it's no more than the trees that provide houses and warmth and hide the earth's nakedness, and you're glad of it. And then, sometimes, like tonight, it is a vast dark presence that you can never see the end of. It might, for all you know, have not just length and breadth to lose yourself in, but also an immeasurable depth, or something else altogether. It's set in northern Ontario in 1867, in winter, and I was just very compelled by the idea of a cold, snowy, hostile landscape. It was a pioneer time and place, so they were living on the edge of sort of where it was possible to live, or possible for people settlers from Britain to live. There's a murder, and at the same time a young local boy disappears, and suspicion falls on him because of this, and his mother sets out to prove his innocence, which involves following his trail. His trail leads north into the wilderness. I think I wanted to write a western. They are usually morality tales. There's usually a sort of quite a clear battle between good and evil, and also that the landscape is a really big part of the story, and it's really, people are dwarfed by their surroundings. I think it didn't seem to be an issue to me that I hadn't been there and I was writing a story set in a place that I'd never seen, because you can go somewhere, you can do a lot of research and try and absorb the essence of a place, but it's perhaps more vivid if you're imagining it. Well, I think the character of Mrs. Ross, she came about initially because I wondered what would happen to someone who suffered from panic attacks in the Victorian era. And because I had suffered from agoraphobia, I was very interested in that side of things, and I think the way she responds to the landscape that's very much where she's coming from. She is someone who has lost quite a lot, and it seems to be on the brink of losing her son as well, and that's the sort of motive for the whole journey. I think there's quite a lot of sort of romantic longing in the book, yeah. But there's a lot of longing and a lot of yearning for something that maybe you can't quite define or see, not necessarily a person even, and it's just very beautiful, this feeling that you're reaching after something that you might never quite catch, but you'll never stop trying. There are some humorous bits in it, which I also wanted to have, but overall to end with certainly on a kind of minor key note. Yes, that was what I wanted, because I suppose that's what I like when I'm reading something. That's my favourite thing, and as I say, this was going to be my favourite book, so I could do exactly what I wanted.